Hey guys, hope you're doing good today. We have a very cool flashlight. This is by far the brightest flashlight that I have now. This is the Wubin X1 Pro. It's going to be released on the 22nd of April. Comes in white and black, and comes in a nice box. Does come with an instruction manual. Comes with 4 screws. I'll talk about that here in just a minute. Comes with a lanyard slash USB to USB-C, USB-C to USB-C. Nice little aluminum housing. Put both these back to back. You got 2 little buttons right here, and they will snap right in. And you've got a lanyard. Comes with a little elastic holster with a belt clip. And then you've got a safety strap that you can strap to make sure that it's strapped nice and secure. So this is the Wubin X1 Pro. Comes in either black or white. Has a total of 12,300 lumen when both the spot and flood are on. In flood mode, it's 8,650 with a 125 degree beam. And in spot mode, it's 3,650 lumens with a 410 meter throw. It's pretty impressive. It also functions as a power bank. So you've got a USB-C port here. That's where you're typically going to charge it. The charge indicator is right here. See that blue light? When it's charged, it's blue. Whenever it's charging, it's red. It uses, you got a little safety catch here. Whenever that is down, that's the unlock position. The tail cap will open, and you have 2 Wuben labeled 21700s at 4800 milliamp. I did test these on my Dragon VP4 Plus battery charger, and they do meet that capacity. It is all aluminum construction. Very solid feeling light. Does have fast charge capability. So if you have a fast charge PD capable device, it'll charge at 30 watts, and it'll reverse charge. So if you've got like a phone or another flashlight that you need to charge up, this will output up to 15 watts to charge other devices. The one nice thing I like about it is that the batteries are replaceable. So if you do exhaust these batteries, as long as you have a couple spares, you throw in your 2 charged batteries and you can keep going. So you don't have to worry about shutting down, putting a charger on it and getting it charged up. It's equipped with 5 Cree XHP 50.3 LEDs. One of them's configured for spot, the other 4 configured for flood. So pretty good little design there. Does have a glass lens. You can switch between spot, flood, or a combination of the 2, and I'm going to show that. It does have active smart cooling. So right here on either side, you've got vents that are intake vents. Then you got an exhaust vent right here. When the fan's running, it pulls air through and across the whole reflector assembly, cooling the unit off. If it's not in a hot state, the fan will shut off all automatically. It is IP65 water, dust, and drop resistant. The tail cap is not magnetic, so unfortunately you can't stick it to anything. It weighs 13.2 ounces with the batteries. And if you look right here, you got 2 threaded holes. And what that's for is they sell a bracket that screws onto this, and it's got not only a 1/4 threaded hole, so you can mount this to like a tripod or a camera mount, but it's also designed to snap into their bicycle handlebar mount. So they sell a mount that you can snap it on or clamp it on a motorcycle or a bicycle, and then this will snap into it. It holds the flashlight like this. So you've got easy access to which mode you want to go to and whether you want to turn it on or off. So I think this will make a perfect cycling light. It does have a 5-year warranty. And just to go through the power settings, on spot mode, turbo is 3,650, high is 1,200 lumen, medium is 500 lumen, low 200 lumen, and eco is 10. On flood, turbo is 8,600 750 lumen. On high, 1800 lumen, medium, 500 lumen, low, 200 lumen, eco, 10. When it's combined and you got spot and flood both turned on, it's 12,300 lumen in turbo. On high, it's 3,000 lumen. On medium, it's 1,000 lumen. And on low, 400 lumen, eco is 20. And it puts out a total, whenever you got both of them turned on, of 42,025 candela. So this is by far the brightest and most powerful light that I have. Now, those 4 screws that I was showing you earlier, they're for this little cover plate. Or you need to access it and you lose 1 or 2 of these screws, you've got a little bag that's got 4 extra screws in it. So you'll always be able to put that cover back on. Let's show you the operation. So we're going to start off here in spot. I'm going to push and hold the button, and that's going to put it in eco mode. Now I'm going to push and hold, and it'll cycle through all the other brightness levels. Eco, low, medium, high. Eco, low, medium, high. If I double tap, that's turbo. I can't even look at the paper. It's so bright. Now, in flood, we're going to go all the way to the right. We're going to push and hold so it goes on in eco. You see that the beam is more spread out in a flood pattern. I'm going to push and hold. Low, medium, high. Eco, low, medium, high. But double tap. Turbo. Again, can't even look at it. And the fan is not on, so it doesn't just automatically come on if it's not needed. So I'm going to go to both combination of flood and spot. We're going to push and hold. Again, both are going to come on in eco, low, medium, high. Eco, low, medium, high. Double tap. And the camera is going to automatically adjust for this. So you're not going to be able to get the full effect out of it, but it is so bright that I literally cannot look at that paper. And I want you to hear the fan. I mean, it's not loud at all. I can just barely feel heat being pulled through it, coming out of the exhaust here. And as it cools down, that fan will shut off. So pretty cool light. Tonight we're going to light the neighborhood up with it and see how it does. Hey guys, I wanted to show you the size of this. So I think I did mention that it weighs 13.2 ounces, but it also measures just under 5.5 inches. It's about 1.25 inches thick and about 2 1/8 or 2 1/4 at this widest part right here. It's about 2 1/4 wide, just to give you an idea of the overall size. So again, I've got medium-sized hands. Anyway, whenever it gets dark, we're going to give this thing a try. All right, guys. We've got the Wubin X1 Pro, and we're about to put this thing to the test. So I'm going to start off on flood, and I'm going to turn the light off to the camera. Now we do have a little bit of a fire going over here in our fire pit, but it's not putting out a whole lot of light, so I think we're going to be just fine. So I'm going to turn this on low. And I'm just going to ramp it up to the next setting. That's actually low. That other one was eco, what they call eco. Same thing as moonlight. I'm going to go to medium. Go to high. Very impressive. Now turbo. Wow. It's like daylight. Now the camera's going to auto adjust, but it's like daylight right now. My entire backyard is lit up. And you can even see, even though this is flood, you can see the house that's 100 yards away. You can see the chimney. Very impressive. I'm going to go to spot. Going to come on low. So that's eco. So you could easily walk around, see where you're going, see at least 25, 30 yards in front of you. No problem. I'm going to go to the next setting, which is low. That's low with spotlight. You can see the chimney over there on that house. That house is 100 yards away. I'm going to go to medium, high. Wow, that's insane. Now turbo. I mean, it's lighting the house up 100 yards away. No problem. Now I'm going to go to flood and spot together, which is that right there. Entire backyard is just lit completely up. You can hear the fan. Just to kind of give you an idea of going from one mode to the other. There's spot, there's flood. Spot, flood. Now I like to, on these nice powerful lights, I like to shine them straight up into the sky and see the beam. That is crazy. Anyway, very, very bright light. This is the brightest light I now own. Anyway, now let's go over here to the side of the house and see the beams on the side of the house. Okay guys, so I'm about 20 feet away from our wall on our house. We're going to see what kind of pattern the Wubin X1 Pro has in both spot and flood. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on turbo, and that spot. And it puts out a lot of flood light also, but that's technically spot. Let me go to flood, and it lights up the entire side of my house like it's daylight. The camera's going to auto adjust, but that pattern, I mean, that is the most flood of a light that I have. And then that spot, and then if you want both, you can turn both of them on. Very impressive light. By far the brightest light that I own. Anyway, if you want a nice light, the Wubin X1 Pro. If you want one that has spot and flood and very, very powerful, might take a look at this one. Nice little option. You guys take care.